Hi, am I on? I hope so. Hi, everybody. It's Patricia Heaton, and I am talking to you from the back of a car because I'm on my way to the airport. Try swiping. Let's see. Okay, is this working? Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's working. I'm not technologically savvy. Anyway, it's almost time for Patricia Heaton parties on the East Coast. So I just wanted to chat with you and let you know how excited I am to be coming back and to be sharing my food and my friends with all of you. And I hope you enjoy it as much as you did last season. So super excited. You're also getting a tour of Los Angeles behind me here. Today we have 70s throwback. Those are my golden years. And we have Andy Kindler on. I had to have him on. He's been stalking me on Twitter. I have no idea who he is. He showed up to the show. We had a restraining order. He violated it. So I said, just roll the cameras and we'll see what happens. Anyway, no, you probably know Andy from his wonderful comedy. Okay. Okay.
You can read what people are saying.
Okay. I got wonderful. We had a wonderful time on Raymond with Andy, and he's a wonderful comic. And if you should follow him on Twitter because he's terrific, and go see his act. It's fabulous. And my friend Sally Block that I grew up with in Ohio, in beautiful Bay Village, she is joining me also. And we've been friends since we were 1, I guess. And she's still one of my dearest friends. And it was wonderful having her on the show. So thank you. Thanks Lynn and Jeff Haynes and Brittany and all you guys for watching right now. Susan Elaine, good morning from Ohio. Good morning to you, Susan. You say that, and Barbara Ambrose is saying that in Colorado the show comes on at 10:30 there, which, is that right? Oh, it is. She's right. So listen to Barbara. Thank you, Marie. I love you too. I love all your tweets, Marie Malia Cote. Thank you for being a fan. And people tweeting from New York or watching from New York. And thank you for all your wonderful comments. I think you're really gonna like it. We're making Harvey Wallbanger cocktails and rumaki 3 ways or 2 ways, I can't remember. But I love, look at people from Florida. Thank you so much, Stacy. Good morning from Jersey. Thank you for watching from Jersey, Stacy. And Wisconsin, Idaho. Oh my gosh, Omaha, how great. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching today. This is gonna get, okay, I'm trying to hold it so it's not so crazy. We are now on the 101 and we are going to be heading to the infamous 405, but it's Saturday morning, so it shouldn't be too bad. I am smiling, and it says from Wisconsin, your home state. I'm actually from Ohio, Linda. Sorry. And by the way, did you guys see the Cavs last night? I don't know what Cleveland would do if we actually won something. I think the entire city would have a collective heart attack and die. Anyway, it's exciting to be coming back on again. We worked really hard this season. We're bringing you 10 brand new episodes, and we're super excited about it. Oh, look, we have South Carolina. That's one place, Francie, I've never been to South Carolina, so thanks for watching. And Donna from Texas. Thanks, Donna Morales. I'm actually heading to Texas right now. I'm meeting some friends in Austin, where I have never been before, so I am so excited. Let's see, we had some questions that you had sent in earlier about the show. What kind of questions do we have?
Lisa Leone Travis wants to know, are you going to make desserts on the show?
Oh, Lisa Leone Travis, thanks for asking about desserts. Of course, we're always making desserts. What are we having today? I can't remember what our dessert is for today.
The dessert,
I know we're making some of them were making desserts. I can't remember if we're doing all of them.
I think next week there's a dessert.
Yeah, maybe not on every episode, but some of them.
But the campfire episode.
Oh, campfire episodes. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yes,
yes. Oh, look at everyone from Kathleen from Milford, Connecticut, and Alexandra from Twin Cities, Minnesota. Yes, Margaret, I am having a cooking show. That's what this is all about. It's my second season. Catch up, Margaret.
What network is it on?
Oh, and it's Food Network, of course. The lovely people at Food Network have been so wonderful. I love working with them. They're just terrific. They really are supportive, and we have a lot of fun. We have people from Iowa, Robbie from Iowa, and Sophie from Albuquerque, and San Marcos, Isabel, Ibarra, thank you. Pennsylvania, and even the Caribbean. So thank you all for watching, for coming in. I have to tell you this funny story about Sally Block and growing up with her in Ohio that didn't make it into the cut of the show because I'm so busy cooking. But Sally's mom wanted to, couldn't really, I guess, afford to get new carpeting up in the big bedroom upstairs. So she bought about 14 boxes of blue Rit dye and mixed it up in a bucket and had all us neighborhood girls, me and Sally, Amy, Susie, Alberts, had us take sponges and sponge her acrylic rug to blue. And we walked around that neighborhood with blue hands and blue feet for the next month. It was crazy. So we really had some good times growing up together. We used to have a club, and Sally and I would fight over who got to be president, and Sally and I were both very bossy personalities. So it's really funny to get together again and talk about all those old times. It's fantastic. Look at all these wonderful people from Greenville, South Carolina. Michelle Shank. Thanks, Michelle. Yes, Chris, I am on the Food Network. Please tune in. We have Leah Hurst from Texas and New Orleans, and gosh, you guys are great. Teresa, yes, Teresa Valdez, I do have a food show. It's Food Network. It's Patricia Heaton Parties. Food Network, it's on at 12:30 Eastern Time and Pacific Time, and Central Time is 10:30. 10:30,
Yeah.
we think. Check your listings. Yes, Rebecca, you have to watch my cooking show. You're going to love it. They're really easy recipes. I try to make it easy. We all are busy. We got kids. We have work, travel, but it's nice to take the time. I'm learning more and more the older I get. It's funny, I don't look like I'm getting older, right? I am. But the older I get, the more I realize how important it is excuse me, to spend time with family. So, and friends.
So we have another good question.
Oh, here's a good question.
Carla, what's the best appetizer for an outdoor party when the weather is warm?
Oh, yeah. All the kind of grilled stuff you want to. Sometimes outdoors when it's hot, cheese can get kind of oily and sweaty. You don't want anything that sweats. You want a nice like sangria, some kind of wonderful fruit punch, and any kind of thing like coming up on one of the episodes. I'm making these great little like pigs in a blanket kind of thing. So anything that obviously when it's hot, you don't want anything too melty, and stuff like vegetables, crudité, salad, stuff that can be okay. And you need to get those net like cages that go over your dishes so that you can keep all the flies out. That's been my favorite thing, is getting those net cages and putting them out there with the food. It's great. We have, are you going to make a brajol recipe? Not this time, but I should, in honor of the lovely Doris Roberts. I really should. When you
oh, this is a good one.
Oh, okay.
Gregory is asking, what's the best entree for a romantic dinner?
The best entree for a romantic dinner? I'm very partial to filet mignon. Very partial. A little champagne, something light. You don't want to feel too full. That kind of kills the romantic mood when you're feeling full. Dips for thank Mahika, dips for summer and summer salad. That's great. Let's see, what's the best thing you have cooked, from Miguel Guzman? The best thing I've cooked, I like just doing pretty simple stuff. Of course, I always talk about my popovers. I love making popovers. And I'm getting really big on marinating things now. I find that taking the time to throw your steak or your chicken in a bag with some great marinade and leaving it there for, you know, as little as an hour and as much as a day or two, really makes a difference in the meat. Will I be using my new china on the air? Thanks, Debbie. I will not, but it's pretty, isn't it? I love it too. Just to remind you, we're talking about Patricia Heaton Parties that's coming up on Food Network, which I'm second season, and it's a lot of summer themes and a lot of great friends. Some you'll recognize from Raymond or Mom's Night Out or just television in general, and some just new friends that you haven't met before, some wonderful musicians I'm having on, so I think you'll enjoy it. Hey Amy, thank you. Thank you for thanking me for making the middle. I have very little to do with it. It's really the writers. Let's see. What's my favorite comfort food? I have so many. I love rum raisin ice cream. I love donuts, although I rarely eat them, especially apple fritter or French crullers. Also those cronuts. Have you ever had those cronut things? Oh my gosh, they're so amazing. Also bacon. Also cheeseburgers. I have a lot of comfort food.
Do you have a favorite moment from this upcoming episode?
My friend Ruby Amanthu, who, if you follow me on Twitter, you heard me talk about Ruby and tweet about her. She's a wonderful musician, and she wrote a special song for me for the show. So you are really going to love it, and it was a very moving moment when she sang it, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Food for a one-year-old party. Gosh, it's been so long. I think what you do is you just cover them in plastic and then put them in front of the cake, and they'll just dive in. Yeah. Thanks, Philip. It's nice for you. Thank you for joining me. And Linda, thank you so much. Jack Ryan, do I like Cajun food? I like Cajun food, and I like blackened fish. It's the best way to have fish, I think, is to have it blackened. It's really good. So I'm not that much of a fish eater, but I love it blackened. And I've been to New Orleans one time back when I was doing Raymond, and it was wonderful, and I loved it. And I haven't been back since. But they have that wonderful event there called Tales of the Cocktail, I think, which I don't know how I haven't gotten to that. So, yeah.
Your friend Andy on the 70s episode, how did you meet him?
I met Andy Kindler because he was on Everybody Loves Raymond, and he hasn't stopped bothering me since. Andy and I have a great time together on Twitter. I guess there's a lot of people who don't realize that Andy and I actually know each other. So when I pretend I don't know him on Twitter, I'm just making comedy. It's a cloudy day here. Can you see that in LA? Very overcast this morning. But I hear in Austin, which is where I'm headed, it's going to be 97 degrees. 97. I don't even know how you dress for 97. Can you even put clothes on? You will just immediately, I'll be the one walking around naked in Austin. Just telling you. Let's see. Shazia Nabi, love you too. And Donna Brutza, you're so wonderful. Thanks for joining us. Will any of my co-stars from the middle appear on my cooking show? Thanks, Becky Wells. Yes, Molly Shannon is joining me. Molly plays my sister. As you know, last season I had Eden and Charlie and Jen Ray and Neil. So I had a lot of people from last season. And this season I brought back Molly, and then some people from Raymond. I'm going to have Monica Rosenthal, who played Amy. Monica's husband also created the show with Ray. And the actual Mrs. Romano, Anna Romano. So we have Ray's TV wife, Ray's real wife, the creator's wife, Brad's the TV wife. It's a very complicated. I think we're going to have a flow chart for you. And Amy Moore. It's going to be hot in Tulsa, Oklahoma too. Wow. I haven't been to Tulsa. Austin is the best. Cotton dress. Thank you, Julie, for the cotton suggestion. You're right, Gloria. We people in California do not know what heat is. It's very lovely here. Oh, I got a lot of Texans, Raquel Suarez from Brownsville, Texas. Thank you for joining us. Your mom loves me in the middle. Yeah, but what about you? Do you love me in the middle?
And do a quick rapid fire.
A quick rapid fire? Okay.
Favorite pizza topping.
Sausage.
Favorite word.
Favorite word? Emmy.
Morning person or a night owl?
Night owl.
Favorite vegetable.
Brussels sprouts.
Cook in the kitchen or cook on the grill?
More the grill.
Who's the last person that texted you?
The last person that texted me.
It might be me.
Was probably Amelia. And before that, my friend Margaret Colin.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read, I'm in the middle of a couple of them, I can't remember.
What's your favorite recipe from the show? Number one.
From the last
Patricia,
season or for this season?
Let's do both.
I make some great fajitas this season, with a great marinade that were tender and juicy and delicious. And last season, well, of course, I love shepherd's pie because, you know, I'm married to a Brit. So that's, and it's real easy, and it's tasty, 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 and the boys love it. Yeah.
Favorite English food?
Favorite English food, McVitie's Digestibles.
What is that?
It's a cookie. McVitie's Digestibles are cookies.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee. Except when I'm in England, I drink a ton of tea. I don't know what it is. It's the weather.
Favorite sports team?
Well, I love everything Browns, Cleveland Cavaliers. Just have to hang in there with them. They're like, you know, the child that can never, that you love very much, and you know they're not going to amount to anything, but you still love them. I love you, Cleveland. I really do.
And the last rapid fire is, why should someone watch Patricia Heaton Parties?
Why should someone watch Patricia Heaton Parties? I think it's obvious. I think you're going to get some great recipes. It's going to be really fun. And you're going to meet some new people, some old friends of mine that will be new to you. So that's great. Thanks, Cassandra, for welcoming me to Texas. I'm very excited. And Lesla, you talking about me in 30-something? Oh, we go way back, don't we? That was one of my first jobs in LA. That's hilarious. Where am I from, Kathy? I'm from Cleveland. And Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And my Kathy, thank you so much, McIntyre, because my dad's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I don't know if you guys knew that. He was voted the top sports writer in the country in 1980, so we were all very proud of him.
So if your fans make a recipe from your show, will you share it if they share a picture of it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. All the recipes from my show are on foodnetwork.com. You go to foodnetwork.com/Patricia. All the recipes are there, and I would love for you to try them and see how they come out and tell me what you think about it. And send me pictures and on Facebook and on Twitter and let me know what you think.
What hashtag should they use?
What hashtag should...
Patricia Heaton.
Oh, Patricia Heaton Parties is the hashtag. I'm so new to this technology. I'm very old. So that, because a lot of people, I think, last season made the shepherd's pie. I don't know that anybody tried the popovers. And this year, I was just on the Chew, and we made my little muffin tin eggs Benedict, which are cute. I made them in 2 seconds on the Chew. Had some help from Mike Simon, but really easy. So I think you're all going to really like it. Thank you, Asim. Hello, and Linda. Thank you for liking the show.
Nazareth asked if there's any vegan recipes.
Vegan recipes? There's no vegan recipes on my show. I'm a big meat. Well, let's put it this way. Do I have any vegetable dishes? I think there's a lot of meat on my show.
You have vegetable sides.
Some vegetable sides.
Like the Americana episode.
Yes.
You have a decent amount of vegetables.
Well, beans, but those beans had bacon in it. No, there's nothing vegan about me. Do I look like a vegan? No. Elaine, I love the Chew too, definitely. I know, hashtags were the pounds. Thank you, Sarah Stone. I agree. It's you and me, babe. We're still here, though. We're still here.
Lauren just asked, will you ever do a cookbook?
A cookbook is a possibility, Lauren. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I would love to be able to have all these recipes in one place and share them with you. Lisa Burrell says she's not much of a cook, but she likes to watch the shows. Thank you for watching. I think you try a couple of these because they're really super, super easy. You know what was one of the greatest things on the show is the blender hollandaise sauce. It is so great. It tastes exactly like hollandaise. You don't have to worry about it breaking apart and all that kind of stuff. It's really easy and tastes delicious. What is my favorite dessert? I love ice cream. I love cupcakes. Love cupcakes and frosting. I'm very big on frosting. Let's see.
Would you ever do a cookbook for children?
A cookbook for children? Bridget? Yeah, I think. I mean, that's a great idea. I think a great way to hang with your kids and do something fun and give them some life skills, which I kind of was not very good at because my boys don't seem to cook very much. If it's not sitting there already made, they're like, we don't have anything. I say, look in the refrigerator. There's some chicken. There's some salad. There, there's lettuce. There's, we don't have anything because they don't want to have to put it together. So I think it's a great idea to give your kids some basics about cooking for their life, make your life easier, and spend some great time with them and have fun.
Chelsea asked, what's the fastest dinner recipe that you know how to make?
The fastest dinner recipe is anything you put in the microwave. Or cereal. It's always fun. You try to trick the kids by making them think this is a very special treat. As we're having cereal for dinner. They always think that's huge. But actually, my boys love having breakfast for dinner. Once in a while, I'll say we're having scrambled egg, sausage, and pancakes for dinner, and they always love it because that's good anytime, right? There's a reason there's all-night diners because people want to eat that stuff all day and all night. Have I ever tried pretzel salad? I haven't. So Lorraine, why don't you send me that recipe because it sounds really good. Tweet it to me or put it on Facebook. My main dish to feed to a crowd. I like to just do stuff that's kind of you can do it all in one, either the small bites or you put out the big chafing dishes. I've done all kinds of things, from just doing roasts and slicing them up to big lasagnas. Pasta's always great. It's just the problem with pasta now is nobody eats it anymore, at least not in California, because it's too many carbs. Everybody's like, no carbs. So even my boys are sort of conscious about that. So, oh, a spaceship is landing.
David asked, are there any foods you don't like?
I'm pretty good. I guess there's...
I'm nice.
Oh, it's Anna and Geraldo. I'll tell you what I will not eat is anything that has a suction cup on it, like octopus. I don't like eel, that kind of crazy seafood stuff. Anything that's kind of like, has that kind of chewy thing to it, that's like a fish. That's it. Mussels are okay. Oysters, no thank you. I was on tour with a children's theater. When I got my equity card, and it was the midnight ride of Paul Revere.